Hello and welcome to Baby Steps in Create Studio 3 Part 24, The Scroll Stoppers. I'm Tony of Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 3.4.3 of Create Studio 3. First of all, let's go over to New Project tabs. I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to click on the backgrounds with my left mouse button. And I'm going to use the scroll bar, so I need to left click, hold and scroll down to where I want to go. Is a bit further down. There it is, the moon. I'm going to grab hold of that one, and that was the left mouse click button I've held, and I'm going to release it and it comes on there. Right, so now I'm going to get to the bottom of the timeline on the left corner, and as you can see there's a little slider here, and I want to left mouse click it and drag it to the left until I get 20 on the timeline. What I want to do now is go to the element of the background itself, and at the very end, as you can see these crosshairs are showing, I'm going to left click and drag across to the 20, and then I'm going to go back to that slider and take it back to where it was in the middle, right, or roughly. It doesn't have to be exact, don't worry about that. Right, then we're going to go out of the background by left clicking on the left arrow, which is right up here in the top left corner. We're going to go to the scroll bar, left click on it, hold and drag down till we get to where it says scroll stopper, and we're going to go on the stop sign here, left click and drag it onto the canvas and release the left mouse button. And we're going to play it just to show you what it looks like. There you go, it looks pretty big. It's a bit too big for the actual what we want, or our purpose maybe. So what we need to do is change it. So we aim for somewhere in the middle of where the element is, about there. You'll see it's the actual picture's full on, right? If it was at the beginning you wouldn't be able to see the actual image. So it'll be somewhere in the middle. Then you can drag the whole element down on the canvas by left clicking and dragging down, or you can drag it up if you wish, but I'll drag down because I want to get this corner, and I'm going to use this corner to drag it down within ratio, so I can have it at roughly the right kind of shape but smaller. Right, so always drag the corners for a ratio resizing. If you do it the top or the sides, it distorts, so it's not a good idea to do it that way. If you have a problem like that and you can't get it right, you can use these diagonal arrows to replace it back to original size like that, and then you'd have to drag it down again just to resize it to what you want, so on, like that. So you can drag it down a bit more and resize it to where you want, and let's just play that as it is now. Let's just see. Yeah, it looks pretty good, you know. So that's, yeah, you could use that for to stop the aliens coming, I suppose, or something like that, you know. So that's just the first one. Let's do the second one. With the second one I want to put a text on, so let's just add some text, and I'm just going to change the text to say what I want it to say. So get ready for your, oops, the Y didn't come with the capital, or your hologram video, or holographic video I should say. Change it to holographic video, right? And I'm just going to put capital exclamation mark in, and then I want to select it all and change it to a light blue color like that, right? As well as that, I want to select it again, and I want to go down on the properties by scrolling with my mouse wheel and click on shadow, and then I'm going to click on distance with my left mouse button and change it to 2 to get that nice shadow on. Right, and what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to click anywhere away from this to get that off for starters. Then I'm going to go back on the text to just select it and then scale it up like that. So that looks pretty good. I like the way that looks. And what I'm going to do now is I've got to find it first because I've put it right at the back and I need it right at the front. I'm very naughty, like I keep forgetting to do that. Put it at the front. Should have put it at the front. 4. Right, so I don't want it right at the very start, but I want it about a couple of seconds, a second after, or just under a second after it starts. So let's do about there. And what I want to do now is just add a motion to my text. So position right in and out right. So it'll come in from the left to the right and then go off to the right as well. Right? So it'll go straight across basically, but I'm just going to also reduce the actual animation on either side to make it go slightly quicker than the standard size. Right? So let's just see how that looks. Okay, so that's alright, that's reasonable. Right, so that's what I'm starting with, and then after that I'm just going to add the hollow lens after that. So as soon as it goes off, this hollow lens will come on. Right, I've left clicked it and I held the left mouse button and dragged it onto scene, and I'm going to go back to the beginning and play from there. So there we go. Get ready for your holographic video, and there's your HoloLens to watch the video with, and it tells you to start playing. Right, so there you go. So you could do that, say if you was doing a particular video for a holographic quality stuff, you could do that as your starter for the video, you know, to tell people when to get ready or whatever. The last one I'm going to use with this background is this ghost, and let me just put it on. Whoa, hang on, let's get back to the beginning first on there, and then click on, click it, left click and drag it on, and we're just going to play it. As you can see, it looks very white and it has got background on it, as you can see, background shadow, which is pretty cool. You can also add opacity. You can take off opacity from it, say about 75, to make it look semi-see-through, which might make it look a bit more scary. And you could add something like fog in the background or something like that, or have a castle in the background or something. Would be ideal for this sort of thing. But that's one thing, but it does fly up at the top of the screen like that, so as if it's coming at you or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Right, and next I want to delete that, and I want to delete that. Let's get on to the next one, and we're going to use an interface with the Dino. So I'm going to go, first of all I'm going to click off the scroll stoppers, and then I'm going to left click and drag down to where the interface is, and then I want to drag this one onto the canvas. So left click, hold and drag. Then I want to change this piece, these words here, if I can. Click on there like that and just change that to under water adventure theme park. Oops. Right, and done that, and then I'm going to do at underwater parks.com. Right, at underwater parks.com. Now that sounds good. Right, so we've done that. You can change the panel colour if you wish. So let's just do it a light blue, like that, very light, like that. Yeah, you can do that if you wish. Right, and what I'm going to do now is, because I need an underwater image here, and the image I want is an actual video, I cannot change it here because it'll only change with another image. So what we need to do is go into the group like that, remove that image off here like that. Then we're going to go to media. I'll just check the global, see if I've got it there. No, I haven't. I'm just going to check Vecteezy for a undersea image. Undersea, right there. And then, oops, I didn't spell it right. Put an S instead of a D. That's my eyesight being really bad, unfortunately. It's getting worse now. No, never mind, eh? It's part of life. I'm just gonna go and have a look at the one I want and find it. It's not here, it's gone. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Click on that. I'm going to download that. Right, so downloading that, and just give it a few seconds to load up. Once that's loaded up, I'm going to drag it onto the Scroll Stopper UI group. Right, so it's just finished there. I'm going to click on the folder. As you can see, the high resolution's still going. You just got to wait for that. Once that's done, I'll be able to drag it into the group, and it should cover that quite well, because that's a good shape for that. It'll be all right. But you might have to adjust some if you want a different image or video, or you might have to resize it. But this one, I don't need to resize it really. I can if I want to, but I don't want to really bother with it. It's not really worth bothering with. It's going to be all right for what it is, because it was 1080 by 1920 this, so I'm going to be all right with that. So what I'm going to do is drag it down onto the canvas, say there, like that, and then I'm going to bang it at the bottom like that. As you can see, that's worked out pretty well. So I'm going to go back to the main timeline like that. Let's just play that for a moment. As you can see, the fishes are all going along, the goldfish. But what we're going to do now is we're going to add something to that to make it a bit more scary. So let's go off the media onto Studio, left click, and then we're going to go left click on the left arrow button up here in the top corner, and then we're going to go onto the scroll bar, left mouse click and hold, drag down till we get to Scroll Stopper, click on that, left click, left mouse click on the dino, drag it onto our scene, our canvas I mean, and oh, I haven't put it in the right place. Oh, I have. Yeah, it's in the right place. Let's just take it across a bit, and let's just play that from the beginning, and let's see how it looks. Right, that looks pretty good. What we could do is just cut off that back end there, and just cut that off. So we click on that and then just cut that off. If it'll let us, so it ain't gonna let us. Just just drag it that way. Do that. That'll do. Right. Just drag it that way if you don't cut. I suppose I could have cut it if I'd have gone into the group and cut it all to pieces. I think too much hassle messing about. Let's just do that again. Let's just have a look at it and see if that's okay. What we could do with it making a noise as it's coming close to the end where it's got its mouth, starts opening its mouth. Ah, like that. There, look. There we go there. Right, so what we need to do, get a bit of audio, FX, and we want raw. Let's just say raw. And we'll go for this one down here and put that right there. Let's just play that and see how that looks. I'm just gonna click on there and just hopefully cut that bit. That's it, and get rid of that bit. Right, so we're going to go back to the beginning and play that. Okay, that's a bit scary maybe. Okay, you could do that. So that's that one. Let's do a different one now. So let's get off here, delete all them, and we go back to Studio. We're going to go and get another interface. Let's do this one. I think we'll do that one. We'll click on that one and drag it onto the main canvas, and we're going to change the headline of that. So we're going to change this to want a stylish bag. Want a stylish bag. Oh no, I want a stylish bag. Bagware. Okay, so that's for example, right? So that's start off words we're going to use for a name of a company, say for example, just and as an example. And what we're going to do is just going to use an image. So what we need to just go back into media and get a VectEasy image, and let's just look for bags, see if there's any bags images there. There's some. I want to pack a load of bags all in a group like this one. That one would do it, right? So we do that, grab hold of that one, and we're going to just go replace that one with that one. There you go. There's some bags there. So we do that, we add that, and then we're going to go to the other thing. So we're going to click off that with the left mouse button. We're going to go down, holding the left mouse button to drag down as well, and then we just scroll stoppers, and there's the bag. Grab hold of that bag, and we can put that on in a moment. So we just go, let's see where that is first, because I've put that way too far back. And this will be the front. Keep doing this. I'm naughty, ain't I? Right, so do that. Then just drag this bag on in the middle, and we might just put that off a bit like that. Let's have a look. See how far that's got. Yeah, that's fine. So what we do is this. Just play that from the beginning. And there you go. That's showing you what the bags look like, maybe. for example. You could do something like that, right? And you could put some nice music on. So let's just put some music on. Let's put happy. Let's try that. Okay, it's alright. I don't think that'd be good. Try this yippee. Okay, that's alright. It's alright. Let's just drag that one on. It'll do. Right, I'm just gonna cut that off at the end of there. Get that off, and then just here we want to fade out about 2. Right, we fade out at 2. And we just do play the whole of that from the beginning. Okay, that could be a kind of commercial that you might want to do, something like that. I mean, you could have the banner in the middle moving on and off if you wished. You know, that's what the interface is for. You can mess about with it how you want. So that's a few ideas I've given you anyway. I hope that's going to be useful anyway. Let's go back and see if there's anything else we can do with some more. Now I think we've covered most of the different sections you can use. Hang on, let's go for here. Let's try something like this. The other thing we can do, I've got an idea. We can do something with, say, if you got some text you want to put on. Let's just go. Say you want some big text. So I'll get some big text. I'm going to change it to a different font as well. So like the black hands, and I want this to be really big, so I'm going to change the scale and the Y scale a lot and make it bigger like that. Right, so we can do that, have it there, and so we have it at the bottom. Then we have this one coming on, this locomotive coming on. We just do that one. Right, so we can have that coming on. Now, where have I put them? I put them right miles away from the front. It doesn't matter because they're both together anyway. I just drag them back to the front. It'll be alright. Drag them back to the front like that, and then just pull that across there. Right. That's it all the way across there. What we can do is we'll select them both and then mask video with the text, and let's see what happens here. Let's just see this. Can you see what's happening? You can see the train behind the text, but only in the text area, right? So you could say, look, that text is the inside of a shop or something, and you could see the train going past like that. So that'd be an idea to do something like that. So as you can see the train going past there, look. So you could do something like that to make an effect, you know. You obviously change the text to match what you want to say, like our hours are so fast you could pass the text like nobody's business. But that's another idea you could use, using a masking, by masking 2 items together. If you want to remove the mask afterwards, you can unmask it. But all you do is you select them both together and you just mask video with text, and it'll make that different style of action on your text, so you can tell it's a train. Well, I can anyway, because obviously I use the train anyway. But you could use that for any of the items on here, or you could have them coming out of the text as well, like from underneath or something, or coming round the text or something like that. So, but masking is a good way of improving things and making things a different kind of effect, so that might be useful to you as well. Anyway, I think that's all I can tell you with these different scroll stoppers, how to get them to make things look even better. You know, there's lots of different things you can do. It's just your imagination that matters. You can imagine a way of doing something, then you'll learn how to do something even better. Make it a wow factor for your audience. It's the best thing to do. So anyway, I hope what I've told you in this tutorial has helped you. If it has, please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials, and thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.